Okay, it's time for a new pickups video, and it's something a little bit different. Now, for those of you who are regulars on my YouTube channel, or maybe you're new and you've gone through my videos, you would have seen that I did an unboxing video of a heat gun and also some safety goggles. And this is the next part of the set, and it's a shave hook. And basically what I wanted to do is with the heat is that I wanted to strip away some paint. So by using the heat gun to heat up the paint, and then obviously wearing the safety goggles, which if you're doing anything that involves heat or dust, I would advise that those of you that to wear gloves, protect your hands just in case. Also to wear goggles so you don't want any dust particles to go into your eyes, and also a mask so that you don't inhale any fumes or any dust. So this particular material product, as I said before, is a triangular, as it says here, shave hook by a company called ProDec. And I got this from our local tool station. Now, I was looking for this particular item across the internet and also in my local shops. Unfortunately, we don't have a Wilco, which is where I normally would buy my tools from, because obviously that's closed. Although, did hear they open up some branches across the country. And when I went into the independent DIY shops, they were selling it quite expensive. So I looked on Toolstation online, and they had this particular item for about it was under £4. I think it may be in roughly about maybe like £3.60 or something, but it was definitely under £4. And lucky enough for me, it actually was the last one. So I didn't reserve anything, so I managed to get there. It's only like maybe like a 5 to 10 minute bus ride to get there, because it's not too far away from me, and I managed to pick this up. So as I said, I wanted to use the item because basically one of the easiest ways, there's a couple of ways how you can remove paint, and there are some ways where what you can do is that you can use chemicals, which can be a bit of a pain to actually use. And obviously not only that, but dangerous, and obviously the fumes. Depending on the paint, say for example it's on woodwork, you could sandpaper it, whether it's by hand or a machine. And again, that's going to be a bit tedious and it's going to take too long. And so a tool like this is going to be absolutely going to be perfect. You can use a scraper, for example, to scrape off the paint if you buy one brand new. But I just wanted something that obviously you can tell that it's quite long in length, and it's going to be quite sharp, and it's going to be much easier for me to, much more aggressive to remove the paint once it's heated up using the heat gun. So as you can see here, it does have a wooden handle and a metal frame there, and it says triangular shave hook, straight sided for general purpose use. So you can use it for other jobs, not just for paint, but obviously that's what I'm going to be using it for. Ideal for restoration work, and quality hardwood handle and toughened head. So obviously it's going to be, obviously you got the nice tough handle there to grip on it. You're not going to fear that it's going to break. And obviously with the head, obviously with you scraping back on, whether it's on a wall or on a piece of wood, you know that it's going to be firm, and it's not, the head of it's not going to snap or break. So I'm kind of happy with that, and I'm going to be quite happy in terms of using this. It does say here that that this particular tool, if you're under 18, this is obviously in the UK, that you won't be able to purchase this. I'm assuming that it's because that the actual head of the actual hook is actually quite sharp, similar to a Stanley knife, which will be the same thing in terms of if you're under the age of 18, then you won't be able to purchase the item, because obviously it's quite sharp and can cause a lot of harm, and obviously there's fear that people might use it for other nefarious purposes. So again, as I said before, I'm really pleased that I got this item. You've got that there, just held together in place by 2 staples. But I'm just gonna rip that out. You can sit there and get this. It shouldn't be too difficult to kind of take out. Here we are. And I'll work my way from the bottom, or the side, should I say. That'll be a lot easier. And I'm going to have a much closer look. No instructions in there. And there we have it. We have the tool here. And as the thing said, it is wood. They've used a darker wood, so that's kind of great. So there's no worries about it getting stained or whatever, or depending on what you're going to use it for. Again, as it says here, it's definitely some solid wood there. And you've got the base here, which is, you can see it's quite solid. And you've got the plastic thing on there, which again, I think, obviously that's to obviously protect it and keep it nice and sharp. And obviously it doesn't cut inside of the thermodig, inside of the actual packaging. And we'll see if we can open this up. It's going to be quite tough to open as well. I have to use a pair of scissors if I've got. Speak of the devil, I do have one nearby. But again, as I said, there's some really heavy duty paintwork that I need to remove. And I'm going to need something very tough and aggressive to actually remove it once the actual heat gun does its job. I'm going to try to be careful here because this is going to be quite sharp. Got this off camera because I can't see it. And as you can see there, it's really sharp. I'm not going to attempt to touch it with my fingers in any shape or form because obviously I don't want to cut myself. I'm going to see if I can maybe cut this piece of plastic here. You can see how sharp it is. And it's definitely sharp. You can see that it hasn't necessarily cut through it because it's not what it's meant to do. But it's definitely sharp. So again, as I said before, if you're going to use something like this, make sure you wear workman's gloves, which I've happened to have. And as you can see, that's really shiny and brand new. And obviously, especially if you've got young children around, make sure you keep this out of the way of young children so they don't play with these kind of tools and hurt themselves. But again, it's going to be very easy to put back into the packaging here. And then I'll slide this back in. But yeah, as I said, I'm really hoping... slide this back in there, that this will be able to do what I need it to do. And again, because it's kind of similar to the shape, the blade of it, the 4 corners, the 3 corners, should I say, because triangle's got 3 corners. It's going to be fairly sharp. If obviously it does get dull over use, you can get certain tools that you can get to actually sharpen. Similar to what you would if you were sharpening a kitchen knife, and you can get tools like that, which will be able to keep the edges of it nice and sharp. But yeah, this is definite. So obviously the plan will be to use the heat gun on the area of the paint of the what I need to do, and then once it starts to bubble up, obviously you use the handle and then you scrape back off all the excess paint that's bubbled off. And that's what hopefully is going to be my plan. Hopefully it does work. As I said, I will be wearing gloves, safety goggles, as you saw in the video that I did a couple of months ago, and the heat gun unboxing, which you saw me do on my channel a couple of months ago. And I've also got masks, workman's masks, so obviously just in case of any dust or any fumes. So if you're doing this kind of work, make sure you got all this stuff, because you don't want to end up taking a trip to the hospital or end up being ill, whether it's your eyes or inhaling any dust or any fumes. So make sure you're well prepared for any DIY job that you doing around the house. And obviously with this shop product, make sure you keep it out of the way of young children. So this is the unboxing of the ProDec triangular shave hook, which you can get in your local tool station, or if you don't want to go to a tool station, I'm sure there's other DIY shops or other outlets that are available where you can purchase it, and the prices will vary. Anyway, I hope people found this video informative. Please feel free to share with your friends and family. Also, you can give this video a thumbs up. I would highly appreciate that. That will allow new people to find my YouTube channel and YouTube content. This is because of the YouTube algorithms favor the bigger YouTubers, so their channel and content get advertised on the YouTube recommendation page. So it would be nice to be able to find some new subscribers, and obviously people can check out my content. Speaking of subscribers, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you want to see unboxings of tools like this, gadget unboxings, DVD and Blu-ray unboxings, my Blu-ray and Steelbook collection, video gameplay, video game unboxings, art books unboxings, comic book related stuff, so whether it's to do with graphic novels, comics, old and new. So I've got some rare comics which I'm planning to do. I am going to be continuing on my collection of my comics I've been collecting over the past few decades. I do food reviews, beauty product reviews, drink reviews. There's plenty of stuff that I do on my YouTube channel, so hopefully there'll be something on there that somebody will like. Just before Christmas, we hit the 500 sub mark. A couple of months ago, we hit the 600 sub mark, and as of now, we're pretty much an inch away from getting to 700 YouTube subs. So hopefully we'll get there soon. The next milestone will be 1,000 YouTube subs. So hopefully we'll get there at some point. Again, for getting me as far as I am today, I would like to thank all these subscribers, old and new, who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate all of you. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today in terms of pushing to nearly 700 YouTube subs, and obviously wanting to get to 1,000, especially if I started off with 13 subs many years ago. So a big thank you to all of the subscribers, old and new. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am, as I said before. So a big thank you to all of you, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I also live stream on Twitch, and I'm trying to do it on a regular basis, but sometimes it's due to health problems or ongoing things that go in my real life, so I can't pinpoint it to certain days of when I will do it. So finding my channel will be pretty easy. It's the same as my YouTube channel, just with the 76 on there. I will put it in the description box. I'm also doing Xbox stuff in there, and I do PS5 and PS4 sometimes. If the music isn't copyrighted, I then export it to YouTube. Like, for example, what I've done with Forza Horizon, which I absolutely love playing. I'm trying to get more followers on Twitch to get affiliated, because when you're not, when it archives the videos, they've changed the rules now, so now it only stays there for about 2 or 3 weeks before it disappears. So please follow me on Twitch. I also, on a rare occasion, do live stream on YouTube. It's mostly going to be casual games like beat 'em ups, racing games, sports games, stuff like that. Nothing too serious. So you might want to hit the notification button on the off chance that I might sit there and do a live stream. Even if you don't catch it live, it will be on my YouTube channel, so you can watch it at your leisure. So consider hitting that button. And it just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, and I will speak to you soon in the next video. Bye for now.